daughter lost, a son found. He is yours.
Vadney Barwell?
Since you have proven your commitment, Boston is now officially open for the importation of your merchandise.
Jack says a few more weeks and you'll be free.
Stories about you come up the canal. Once you walk fine alone, now you need a stick.
You stay clean for 2 weeks. I'll write Linda another letter.
Have you recently suffered seizures? It is tuberculoma. I am afraid it is inoperable.
Shelby, I only gave the opium to your brother because he gave me big trouble. He attacked my wife.
I'd like a pot of green tea, please.
It's taken me 10 years to build this business.
Business will be safe if you do what I say. How much opium do you have in your cellar?
£5.
Bring it to me. 4 minutes against the clock. As a member of Parliament for this constituency, it is my duty to take responsibility for the welfare of my constituents.
The clock is still ticking.
Consumption of opium is very prejudicial to health. Women give it to their children so they can leave them untended while they work in the factories. Men lose their jobs when they become addicted. From now on, you will sell only cigarettes, cake, and tea. If I hear that you're selling opium again, time will indeed run out very quickly for you. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. I will stop. Mr. Shelby, the clock is still ticking.
绝对不是真的假的。
Please tell your suppliers and your customers, and from now on, there will be no more opium and small leaf born in Bordsley. Thank you for the tea.
你瞧，我说了吧，不是真的炸的。
can let him through now.
Yes, sir, Mr. Shelby.
You tell the pub and cafe owners on Montague Street, if there's any further trade in powder, there will be no more Montague Street. I'll have it demolished and replaced by apartments. By order of the Birmingham Urban District Council.
Sorry I'm late. Closed Montague Street. Was a gas explosion or... Right, well, it would be nice if just one thing could happen in Birmingham that wasn't our fault.
Gathered you all here today because there is news. It is of interest to the whole family. First of all, I'd like to welcome Finn's new wife, Mary, to the family.
Right, well, I'm very glad that I dragged myself out of bed for this.
There is one more out of my business. Johnny.
Come. Man, come on, will you?
Everyone, this here is Erasmus.
Nobody calls me that.
I call him Duke. 20 years ago, at Appleby Horse Fair, I met a girl. We shared the shade of a hazel tree. 9 months later, this lad was born. This is my son. His mother died on the road. Up until now, never tried to find him. But I'm trying to look at life in a different way. A child is a precious thing. So I'm bringing him...
To the fucking family with a snap of his fingers.
No, bringing him into the fold. You'll have to earn membership of the family. For the moment, welcome, son. You have a seat. Go on, sit down here. There's some mistakes I've made. I can never address. Some I can. Some wounds I can try to heal.
New wounds you can open up.
Anyway, that's the business of the day.
Is it too early for whiskey?
There you go. Shelby breakfast for you, son.
I don't drink. And I'm not Shelby. I'm a Duke.
You're fucking Shelby, all right. Don't worry about that. I think we need curly and a strong rope to break this one in, Tom.
Arthur, open up the shop. Put the kid here on the blackboard writing up the odds.
I can't write.
Put the kid here on the blackboard, wiping off the chalk. Go on, son.
Come on, then.
Busy? Come on.
My father was the Duke of Saxon-Shore. My mother was a Romany queen.
Who told you that, your mum?
I don't allow people to talk about my mother.
Good for you. So let's get this right, then. You can't read, you can't fucking write, nothing wrong with that. What can you do, eh?
I can tell the time.
Tell the time. Here, he can tell the time. Ain't that clever?
It's a lot more than what you can fucking do.
What did you just say to me?
What time is it, Mr. Shelby? That's what I can do.
You little bastard. Here, keep it. Stop you from being late in the future.
Is there forgiveness in your heart for Arthur Shelby?
No. But there may be forgiveness from God.
And you will do God's work.
God is interested in you as well, Tommy. And God will be with you on your journey every step of the way.
You may not need to take many steps. So tell me this, Linda. Is God interested in me or in my money? I believe you run a foundation, and that your foundation has many missions across the world. But in these times of financial crisis, funding is hard to come by. So perhaps your God's plan is a practical one. Perhaps he would like me to make a donation to your foundation, and in return, he would like you to help my brother on his road to redemption. Now, I know that in a place of worship such as this, you would never ask how much, so I will tell you plainly. I will write your foundation a cheque for £10,000.
Praise the Lord.
If you agree to look kindly on Arthur and to help him. I need to look after everyone in the family. Do we have a deal?
Your money will be spent to do good around the world. And a mission will be named after you. But I'm only agreeing to help him. Not sleep with him.
No, I imagine the negotiation for that particular favor would take a considerable amount of time. And I have an appointment. God bless.
Apologies for the initial misunderstanding.
My brother dealt with it. For the care you took.
Even though I succumbed to temptation.
Part of the reason my brother is back dealing with it is down to you. You spoke to him.
As a comrade.
The beating is still out here.
Do you still do that kind of work yourself, Thomas Shelby, MP?
Mr. Stagg, you see, I can use men like you. I have friends that are in need of guns. Soon there will be a shipment of Thompson submachine guns coming here from Boston. I need you to unload and store those weapons. There will also be ammunition. Like this. You have a good look. And I need you to take better care of the guns and ammunition than you did of the powder. Understand? Previously, all of my import and export went through Belfast docks. Now we're dealing with Boston. I'm considering shifting my supply line to Liverpool. You'd be a very rich man. Don't you ever say thank you?
Thank you. Is that why you do it, Mr. Shelby? That way you keep all this going? To have people say thank you? You could close all this down. You could leave the sport behind. Or you could live like an ordinary mortal man. On your gravestone, an ordinary mortal man. But instead, you still go around and collect them please and thank you and sorry and forgive me, Mr. Shelby. That what it's all for?
Wanna know? Wanna know why I've carried on? All these years. It's so I can do this. And then do this. Feel it?
I feel it.
Junk doesn't even come close. Soon, Mr. Stagg. When my last bit of business is done, I will indeed be an ordinary mortal man. Have a good day.
Arthur, we've got a problem with the referee. He's not taking the money. He's fucking religious or something.
Jesus Christ.
He's telling me away you're in charge of gambling, Arthur. What should we do?
And this, they said to him, that they may have some charge to bring against him.
Arthur, this referee is threatening to go to the police and tell
Jesus! Bent down, and with one finger, he wrote on the ground.
Arthur, brother, people are laughing at you.
So, I just found our holy referee again. He basically told me to fuck off. Not even basically, actually. He literally just told me to fuck off.
Is that right? So you know?
For fuck's sake.
You know what he wrote on the ground?
No.
Do you know? You don't know, do you?
I don't.
Billy, do you know what he wrote on the ground?
I...
Do you know what Jesus wrote on the ground? He bent down and with one finger wrote on the fucking ground. You know? You know what he wrote? Come on, Billy.
No. Arthur, what should we do?
Go and get me the referee. Bring me the fucking referee. Oh, this is him, is it? You're the one that likes to be fucking difficult, eh?
When I leave this place, I'm going straight to the police.
You are?
This man pointed a gun at me.
Oh, him there?
Yeah.
Well, let's phone the police, eh? Go away. We'll have this sorted out for you.
Hello. Yes. Give me the police. Reports of a man with a revolver on Watery Lane.
There you go. And you ask for Inspector Moss. Chief. Superintendent Moss. He's in charge of Watery Lane and Bawdsey Green. That's right. And you say this? That's his betting credit with us. He makes a lot of money from football matches because we give him the results before the match.
On Saturday afternoon, you take this whistle and you blow. You give a penalty to Birmingham City in the final minute. The goalkeeper will let the penalty go by him, and Birmingham City will win 1-0. All you gotta do is... No. I won't do it. If the police won't listen, I'll go to the newspapers. I'm not afraid. I was in France.
Phone Tommy Arthur.
You shut up. We're not phoning fucking Tommy. I'm dealing with this, okay?
I'm leaving.
You're not going fucking nowhere.
It's time one of us stood up to you people. It's not right what's been happening. I will not take money to cheat.
Fucking hell.
In France, I ran at the wire. And I was not afraid. I am not afraid. I won't do a bad thing. I've seen too many bad things. A beating will make no difference.
I know that. Because I can see it in your fucking eyes. In the bleak midwinter.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Right, Billy boy. You've been in the family long enough. Yeah. It's time for you to get blooded.
Arthur, you can't.
You've been with us for long enough.
Fuck off! Jesus, come! I can't be that man, Arthur, please!
Even two men died today, Billy. Or what? You fucking decide. Hate him, Billy, hate him. Oh, you don't know him, Billy. He's fucking laughing at you. Come on, hate him. Look him in the eyes, man. In the eyes.
Yeah.
In the eyes. Hate him.
Sorry. Enough.
All right. Billy, come on. It's all right. Look at you, look. Look at you, look. You're blooded now, Billy. You're blooded now. You're not going to heaven no more. I won't let you in. Zoya, you take him to the foundry. You ask for Mr. Patches, all right? You tell him we got some fuel for the furnace.
Who the fuck are you?
I hear you're the informant inside the Shelby organization. And who the fuck I am is the man you now work for. I have something I need you to do, and I want to impress upon you. And sometimes I kind of miss it. Just like Mr. Shelby, I miss the wave of electricity you get under your scalp. I miss the taste, like metal on the tip of your tongue. I'm about to give you an instruction. You do as I say, you stay a man. Fail, and I will send people to serve your balls to you on a china plate. A decision's been taken. My associates are gonna take care of Thomas Shelby, and you are gonna give us up his brother, Arthur. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, fucking yes, please.
It was the Italians that taught me that above God, above children, above his wife, and above his mother, most of all, a man loves his balls.
Hello, Arthur. I think we should pray. That's how we begin this.
I'd like to pray.
The prayer I've chosen is the active contrition version 2.
Are you Catholic now, Linda?
You're Catholic. Quakers don't pray. Bow your head, Arthur, and close your eyes. And recite the prayer. You know it well from when you were a boy.
God, my mind's all dried up with junk, though. It's shot full of holes. Linda, please.
It's in there somewhere, Arthur. It's like a song.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Together we'll find it. Digging for the words will help clean your soul. I'll begin it. Forgive me my sins, O Lord. Forgive me my sins. The sins of my youth.
The sins of my youth, the sins of my age. The sins of my soul.
The sins of my body.
The sins I know. The sins I know not. The sins I have concealed for so long. For so long.
Caught him stealing a car. And he's got a stack of cash from the betting shop.
Steal from who you want. Don't steal from me. Here. Get a train to wherever the fuck you want to go. Get out.
I don't ride trains.
Not a fact. Well, Curly has a two-wheeled wagon.
What am I, a tinker? I need 4 wheels. Right. And a horse. For the hills.
Which hills?
All of them. All the hills of England.
Why do you want to leave?
I didn't take to that work in the betting shop.
Well, you heard him, Charlie. Get me dad's old 4-wheeled wagon and 2 strong ponies.
Fine.
Curly! Get here. Before you go, you want to know the truth about yourself?
No. Who does?
Right, well, I'm going to tell you. That spring in Appleby Fair, your mother stole my watch and chain. You're from a long line of thieves. The watch had the words Saxon Shore carved in it. I stole it myself from a drunk when I was a kid. I imagine she told you your dad was the Duke of the Saxon Shore. Well, I'm the Duke. It was my watch. I'm your father. That's the truth. When her dad found out, he shot me in the chest with a squirrel gun. A scar, a stolen watch, a story she made up. It's all you need to know about yourself before you get on the road. Esme tells me the spirits favor you. That the spirit is in you.
She tried to sell me like one of those horses, didn't she? How much did she pay for me?
I've no use for gold anymore. But if you are a horse, you're in the right place. Curly! Curly! Hurry up! There's Boyer's Hills to climb.
I remember that watch.
Oh, yeah?
She used to wear it over her heart. We buried it with her.
Tom, the old wagon right front wheel is fucked, Tom. It's standing in the wet.
Put a new wheel on, Curly. Fix wagons here. Good families come from the New Forest. Get their wagons fixed. And fresh horses before the fairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it here. I like it better than that betting shop.
Why?
People. People piss me off. There are a lot of people in that betting shop. So far here, what? I've only counted 2.
Mm-hmm. Charlie and Curly. The rest is dogs and horses. Curly is half horse himself.
Dogs are okay. Horses are better than people, man.
There's work here for the man who knows horses.
Unknown. I want to remain completely unknown.
Well, you'd be in the right place for that as well. No one knows anyone here.
Hey, mister, save that wheel a minute. Where would I stay?
Stables. With the other stallions. Now the Finn is married off. Plenty of girls around here. Fathers are mostly unarmed. I have a future for you, Duke.
You already have a son.
Our business has 2 sides. Light and dark. I'll need someone for each.
And I'm dark. Am I?
I've realized we don't get to choose which one we are. Dark knows dark. And my affairs, both light and dark, will need settling soon. Curly, find a shovel with the Duke of the Saxon Shore here. Get him shoveling shit. And put some petrol in the boat. We'll have to meet a lady in Solihull.
$1 silver dollar, bright silver dollar, changing hands, changing hands. Spent for a baby's trinket, won by a gambler's lust, pierced by an outlaw's bullet, and lost in the blood-red dust. $1 silver, $1 silver.
Take a look at her.
Changing hands, changing
Now imagine 10 people living on site. Step on, have a look inside. I've had a response from the Guinness Trust about building charitable housing and 2 sites along the canal network between London, Birmingham and Liverpool. This lock here would be one of the sites. I have the permission, just need the finance. I know that you and your husband, Brian Guinness, are estranged, but I understand you still have influence in the Guinness family. Your support might help them make their decision. Will you help me?
Booked a suite in a hotel a mile from here. My chauffeur will take us there. You look quite the thing dressed like that, dressed like a working man. They'll probably show you to the coal house to make your delivery.
Yep, I probably will.
Oswald has fucked your wife, so my suggestion is about balance and proportion. It would be only fair.
Can I assume I have your support?
This isn't about charitable housing. This is about changing the world. It's about a different kind of trust. Absolute trust. We have important work ahead of us. It's much harder to lie with your body than with your words.
Yes, I've learned.
Mostly I do whatever I want to do. Sometimes I do things for the cause. In this case, it's both. Come.
Oh
possibility of war you have to consider.
It was the ambitions and strategies of one man that caused this.
There will be a war in this family, and one of you will die.
Won't go back again. I swear there's
We need to leave early to catch the first train to Liverpool. Yes?
Yep.
So we eat early, finish early. You change the combination of the safe. Why? Have you got new secrets?
With this new business at hand, there are some things that I cannot share.
What things? What are those tablets?
Doctor gave them, mate.
Painkillers?
Yep.
What pain?
Any pain that comes, Lizzie.
Oh no, Gina's running wild, you see. Harrods, dope, amphetamines, and lords and ladies, you know, the whole English aristocracy thing. Fuck wine. Whiskey. Shelby, you having whiskey?
I'll stay on wine.
Fuck wine. More whiskey. I'm celebrating. Celebration, you know? Getting off this fucking island. You see, the thing with England, the currency here, it's not money. Nah, you got bored of money a long time ago. Because, you know, anyone can have money. You can fucking find money in the mud. You can forge money. Mr. Shelby, you can steal money, am I right? The currency here, it's blood. And Mr. Shelby knows that better than all of them. Blood here is like wine, like vintage wine in that bottle. It's the label, it's the terroir, it's the grape that makes the wine. Who fucking cares about the glass around it? And you, my friend, you're an American. You fucking smash the glass, you spill the blood, and you spend their currency to get what you want. Am I right? When you come to America, I will show you things.
You're going to America?
To Canada, Lizzie. To collect payment for the shipment. I'll need to do it myself.
And who will be going with you?
Michael will be there to watch his back.
Another journey, Tommy.
$5 million, Mrs. Shelby. It's worth a little cruise, don't you think?
You know, whiskey does talk. Mr. Nelson, and sometimes whiskey is very eloquent. But $5 million, Mr. Nelson. And that is a legacy. And when I come back, I will know everything.
I see myself so clearly in you, Thomas Shelby. You are a man with a bright and glittering future.
Mr. Shelby, there's a car coming up the drive. A Rolls Royce. Were you expecting more guests?
No. Excuse me.
We were on our way to my constituency in Smethwick, and I heard our American friend was in Birmingham and that he was coming here. So, we came to say one last farewell. Champagne. We have much to celebrate. It isn't that I wasn't sure Mr. Shelby would give you an excellent send-off. I just felt, since telegrams and wires and letters can so easily be intercepted, we might confirm all that we've achieved during your visit over champagne.
It is remarkable how quickly our relationships have developed. So many triangles in this room. Everyone, except for Mr. Nelson, is the point of a triangle.
Am I part of a triangle?
Mr. Nelson, you have all that you came for.
I have confirmation that the future of Europe is in the hands of men like yourselves.
And that urgent conversations between Washington, Rome, and, of course, Berlin can now begin. A 2-week visit that may have changed the course of history.
We all got what we wanted.
Yes. And I got what I have wanted from the moment I set eyes on it. Elizabeth, you are a very lucky woman to have each day what I have only sampled once.
Forgive us, Mr. Nelson. That was a necessary bit of housekeeping. Thomas, we do so hate to be indiscreet, but we have told you many times, if you were to seek power in these days of shiny magazines and society photographs, sooner or later you will have to find a spouse who's more suitable. A woman with Lizzie's past and personal history really isn't suitable. She doesn't deserve you, Mr. Shelby.
You know, the thing is, Mosley, you're right. You're right, she doesn't deserve me. She doesn't deserve what I am. She doesn't deserve what I will become.
What will you become?
Truth is, I belong here at this table with fuckers like you. She doesn't. For all I try to hide it. I'm just one of you. Could there be a sadder ending, eh?
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the tracks, where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires, in the humming wires. Hey man, you know you're never coming back. Past the square, the bridge, past the mills and the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man, a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
I'm here on behalf of your wife, Gina, and Jack Nelson. Mr. Nelson's prepared to get you out of here. But first he needs an answer to a question. If the answer is yes, you'll be released. If the answer is no, you'll stay.
I've consulted my mother.
Your mother's dead.
Nevertheless, I've consulted her.
And yes, when I'm released, it is my intention to kill Tommy Shelby.
He's a god, he's a man, he's a ghost, a guru, and they're whispering his name through the disappearing land. But hidden in his coat is a red right hand. You don't have no money. Well, he gets you some. You don't have no car. He gets you one.